Bah! Hey everybody! How are you guys doing today? How you doing? How you doing? How goes it? What are you up to today? What have you done? What have you done? Hi Macaroni King. Hello. Welcome back. Hello everybody. What have you guys been up to today, huh? Hmm. 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 I haven't really done much today. I practiced drawing some hands. I need to work on drawing those. I'm bad at drawing hands. Hands are hard though, so it's understandable. Let's see. I went on a walk. Though it took me left me out of breath to say the least. What else have I done today? I don't know. Ahoy! Hello! What's up? What's up? What's up? I ate some dumplings for lunch. Frozen ones, but they were good. They were good. I got a stock pot. I've been waiting as it simmers some time to be a dulce de leche. Woo! Ni hao. ¿Cómo estás, my PogChamp? Ni hao, ma? Ni hao, ma? I should learn more Chinese if I'm being honest. But welcome in, Silk Vermilion. Ni hao, ma. ¿Cómo está? Konnichiwa, o genki desu ka? Xie. Silk, I said it wrong. That's my dyslexia. Everybody gets new names with me because of my dyslexia. I read it the wrong way. No, it's Silk. It's Silk. It's Silk now? Okay, sounds good. I'm emotionally attached to it now. Awesome sauce. I'm glad. I'm so bad at freaking names and stuff like that. You know what I mean? But it's fine. It's fine. Yeah, you know. It's okay. Silk Vermilion. I mean, think of that would be some pretty Vermilion. Vermilion's green, right? It's not red. It used to be red, but now it's green, right? Vermilion. It's hard to remember. I don't know why they changed it, but they did. But yeah, no. Hello. Ni hao ma. Konnichiwa. Hola. Bonjour. Ahoy. What other languages do I know hello in? Buongiorno. Hello there. Oi, mate. Australia and the UK definitely count as another language, right, guys? But yeah. Oh, I should put some music on. What music do you guys want today? What music should we play in the background? Hello. How's everybody doing today? What have you guys been up to? What's up? YouTube. We gotta play some music. That's cute. I gotta post that. Sure. Yeah, let's go with that. Make sure it's nice and low. Bum, ba, bum. California girls, they unforgettable. California girls, we're undeniable. Daisy Dukes, we got it on lock. Maury Callowby? Nah, we have to put on safe music that's got like no copyright. Yeah. Do the Honeymooners opening has copyright strike? Probably. Most definitely. Came out in the 50s. It has to be 100 years plus 70 years after the person who created it died. And that's the copyright limitation. So yeah, probably. If we're being honest, actually, I got an email. What's the email say? Ooh, birthday assets. That's nice. Anyway, so, Walt Disney. So Walt Disney. Yeah. Anyway, so today we are going to be playing more Minecraft because, of course, I can't stop. I just love Minecraft. And we're building a wall. And it's gonna look so cool. I promise. It's gonna be really cool. We're building a wall so we can be safe from all the weirdos. No, it's gonna be cool. I'm gonna make like a grand entrance and towers and yeah, I have a lot of ideas. We're finally in that phase where we can kind of just go and do whatever you want. Chicken jockey! Chicken jockey! But yeah. So, you know, yeah. No, wow, that's a long time. That's a very long time. Anyway, so, shall we get into the game? Yeah. I should probably... Why can't I play in the realm? Hey, what? What? What's going on? I am so proud of you. Why can't I get into the world? Are we gonna have to change games? I wasn't expecting this. Can't play in the realm. I have to yell at my friend. Hold on. Okay, well, I guess we have to play something else then. What do I have here? I have Little Nightmares too? I thought I didn't. Absolute Overseer. Hello, welcome in. Hope you're having a good day. I don't know what game to play. I didn't expect this. I don't like this. I don't like that I can't play the game. I wanted to play Minecraft. I don't even have the other game I was gonna play downloaded. Okay, so I guess we're just going back to just chatting for now then. Well, how's everybody doing? What have you guys been up to this fine Sunday, huh? What's been going on? Blah 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 blah. Did you do your chores today? Did you did you guys, I don't know. I wanted to play Minecraft. I like Minecraft. What's going on? Why can't I play? I wonder why. Oh well. Let me go change the thing on Twitch. I'm so weird. Hold on, I gotta send a screenshot of the thing to the person. This is still so weird. Why? Why isn't it working? I just want to play Minecraft. I like Minecraft. I like it a lot. Where is? I'm so confused. Anyway, today has been a very uneventful day, I would say. I went to the dog park, so that was cool. Got to pet some doggies. We love petting puppies. You know what I mean? It's very nice. Love petting puppies. Do you guys have dogs? Do you guys have pets? Do you have anything? What pets do you have? Does anybody have a pet fish? I like fish. I love fish. They're such fun creatures. But yeah, let's see. I can't believe I can't play Minecraft. I don't know what to do. What do I do without Minecraft? I feel lost. Ugh. Is the game finished downloading? No, 4 more minutes. I'm Brandon. I have 2 cats named Dr. Mew and Moondragon, but no fish. Dude, those are sick-ass names for a cat. Those are awesome names. Dr. Mew and Moondragon? That's amazing. What do they look like? But I sent it to you. Blah. Oh, what cute remote! So cute! Little. They look like that. Oh, they're so cute! I love them! They're adorable! Oh my god! Oh my god! They're so cute! They're the best cats. I love best cats. I love cats. And I have 2 cats too. One's in the room with me right now. She's on the bed. Don't let the other one in here though, because he's a piss boy. And he'll pee on the goddamn bed. But yeah. What should be our goal in Planet Zoo? I'm trying to think. Never really played it before. Why can't I log on? Says it. Maybe it is expired. I'm so sad though. I was looking forward to it. I've been in such a Minecraft grind lately. We were doing really well on that world too. It is what it is, obviously. It'll be fine. Game's almost done downloading. And I can't believe it. I can't believe he just let it fail like that. I'm going to, I don't know, rip him a new one or something. How could he? How could he let this happen? How could this happen to me? I've made my mistakes. There we go. Okay. La better. Plan zoo. Oh wow, it went full screen. Okay. Can I get this back so I can put this over here so I can actually see if people are talking or not? Alright, guess let's close this. Oh, let's close this. There we go. Things should be smoother. Oh, I might have music in the game. Hold on to. Let me just pause that just in case. Powered by Cobra. Okay. I don't know why there's a Cobra in my PC, but alright. Seems kind of dangerous, don't it? Frontier. Elephant! Baby elephant! Oh. Ow. Got knocked over. Welcome to Planet Zoo! Hello! Rakaki Izumi, hi! How are you doing? It's good to see you! Why isn't this like... Okay, create my avatar. Okay, yeah. Oh. I'm pretty white, not gonna lie. Oh, is this... Face. Oh. And I don't... Ooh, what the heck? Oh, wait, actually, though? Yo, look at that fit. Yo. Okay, I like that. No glasses. I'm not gonna be a nerd. Oh, that's cute, actually. Ooh, there's the colors. Ooh, okay. Can I change the base to be... Ooh. Ooh, okay, let's do that. Wait, can I go back to the hair? Is that... Ooh. Yeah, I guess we'll do that one. Does it have to be that? Can it be... Oh, yeah, there we go. That'll be fine. Yo, that's punk though. That's pretty punk. Yeah, we like... Yeah, let's go! Rhino hat! Wait, we got Rhino, we've got... Ring-a-tang. Oh, we've got the moose! Okay, we got the moose. We be moose. We be moosing. Ooh, sure, we'll just do that. We got that moose. Yes, moose. Moose. Place avatar anywhere you can edit. Okay, we're gonna put ourselves in, Japan, because I'm a weeb. Cool. Part of the screen is blocked. Career. Timed franchise, a challenge. Okay, I guess we'll just do the career. Just so I can figure out the game. And difficulty, sure. Safety homeschooling. Okay. Interesting music. When editing terrain, hold control to temporarily apply the pull brush instead of push, and vice versa. What? I... Did you know I'm still banned from TikTok Live? I still can't stream on TikTok. This is taking a bit to load. Fully trained member of staff, but I don't know anything! I don't know anything! How am I fully trained? Every job I've ever had, though. Can I, like, turn down the music? It feels so loud. Settings. Controls, game, audio is the first one. Mute, Zoom music. Apply, okay. Huh?
Oh, sorry about that. I have a habit of slipping back into the Planko language.
Yeah?
It's good to finally meet you in person.
There's voice acting?
Bernard, although I insist you call me Bernie.
No, I'm calling you Bernard.
Bernard is my wife. And even then, only when I've tracked elephant dung into the carpets. As you know, I own several zoos, but I always like to show people the ropes here at my home.
The CEO would not be... The CEO would not be giving me a personal training. Is this like a real person?
Big renovation, and that's where you come in. Sadly, our old contractor had to retire after developing a fur allergy. Poor devil kept sneezing his dentures into the lion habitat. So, up to you to finish everything off.
If you have dentures, you should be retired.
I'm not completely throwing you into the deep end. My head keeper, Nancy Jones, will be lending a helping hand.
I wouldn't be surprised if he did throw me into the deep end.
She'll expect you to be too. But I'm sure you'll get along like a house on fire, or even better, one that isn't on fire.
What is that? What is that term? Get along as well as a house on fire?
From that rosy, fresh face of yours, I'm guessing you're Bernie's new hire. Good. Now, I hope you're ready to ditch your diploma because we're about to get really hands-on.
What?
But before
I don't have a diploma.
How about we familiarize you with the zoo by learning how to fly around it and visiting some of our beautiful animals? We'll start by popping over and having a look-see at the grizzly bears in their habitat.
Ugh.
Did you know that grizzly bears, also known as Ursus arctos horribilis, can hibernate for up to 7 months a year? Oh, but then again, given the chance, I think a lot of people would do that too.
I know I want to.
Select one of the bears and you'll bring up its information panel.
Hello there, Grizzly.
This is where you can find out all kinds of information about your animal. The most important thing being its overall welfare. You'll learn more about animal
I'm going to
today
ruin
as we go
this
through the
zoo.
objectives. But for now, let's enjoy this magnificent animal. Why don't you select the camera at the bottom of its information panel?
Oh, hi.
See now, this is a fantastic way to get a close look at your animals. You can also get this view of an animal by simply double-clicking on it. Okay, when you're ready,
Look at that
hop over
big
to the
butt.
other side of the zoo and take a look at the lions. I've marked their location for you to find.
Ah, there we go. I am taking a moment. Is this the same developers that made Planet Coaster? I was giving...
Panthera leo, all the West African lions.
I think
you
so.
know. Lions are the most social of the big cats, and there can be as many as 40 lions in a pride. Although prides of that size are pretty rare. As Bernie would say, those lions are awesome, which is precisely why I handle the training instead these days. Anyway, how about we get started on those objectives? Come on, let's head over to an empty habitat and see what needs doing there.
I can't tell because I have to keep moving my phone back and forth because there's so much information on screen. This is not a great tripod I have. Locate the grizzly bear, locate the empty... Eh. Eh. Eh.
As you can see, it's a lovely space for animals, but it's missing a certain something. Well, two somethings. Warthogs. So I'd like you to adopt
Pumbaa?
them. To adopt animals, we need to open the animal market, which is in the animal trading section. There we are, a pair of perfectly splendid warthogs for our zoo. Just click on them and select Adopt from the side menu. Normally the animal exchange would be full of animals, but I've emptied out the market while you learn how it works. The last thing I need is you
see.
accidentally ordering a dozen elephants.
Where is the adopt? Here we go.
When you adopt an animal, it's automatically placed in the trade center where they're held until you're ready to move them into their habitat, which, as it happens, you are. So how about you move them into their new home?
Senta Zoo?
When
There
you
we go.
ask for an animal to be moved into a habitat, your caretakers will go to the trade center, collect your animal, and deliver them to your selected habitat. I've marked the trade center's location, so let's go and watch the caretakers in action.
How do I do that? Wait, what? I don't know what you want from me. What? Oh, there we go. Hello there. What is that haircut, man? What the heck? Okay, yeah, you liking the new area? What's next? Rudo from Achiakuta? Okay, now what do I do? Now what? What am I supposed to locate the animal trade center? Okay.
Well, as you can
There we
see,
go.
those caretakers don't hang about. They'll move those animals to their destination as fast as possible. Of course, normally we'd have to place the animals into quarantine before moving them into a habitat, but I am assured by a person of good standing that these warthogs are in the very rudest of health.
I don't know about that.
Let's get the warthog's habitat finished up so we can keep them nice and happy. You see, each animal in the zoo has an overall welfare statistic, basically how happy they are. And that overall welfare statistic is itself comprised of 4 different areas: nutrition, social health, habitat, and enrichment. Luckily, if you select an animal, you'll bring up their animal welfare information panel, which we saw earlier, where you can see how they're doing. That way, you'll know exactly what areas need to be addressed. Don't worry if that's a lot to remember. You can always check the Zoopedia for more information.
Okay.
Let's start by making sure we're taking care of the warthog's nutrition welfare. To do this, we'll need to place a food station and a drinking station. Now, each animal requires a different type of feeding station. And for the warthogs, it's a small feeding trough. So let's add one of those and a water bowl. Animals also require stimulation to keep them happy. Let's add a lovely mud bath for the warthogs to roll around in. That bath will count towards their enrichment welfare, specifically their toy enrichment welfare.
Okay. I see, I see.
Oh, nice work. You've got a knack for this, I see.
Totally.
Our contractor had to leave in a hurry, so this place is in a fair old state. Unfinished thingamajigs and whatsits all over the shop. But the first thing we need to finish is the ostrich habitat. It's over near the hippos.
Okay, by the hippos. Here we go.
Oh, before we actually start building our ostrich habitat, let's pause the game. Just click the pause button in the bottom right corner.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
That's more like it. A quick break. Sometimes it's a good idea to pause the game whilst you're doing something which requires your concentration, because it'll stop the zoo spinning out of control while you're looking the other way.
Mm-hmm.
Paused while we get this ostrich habitat built.
Okay.
Okay. Job number 1 here is to add a habitat gate before we complete the barrier. Every habitat needs a habitat gate. After all, how else would the keepers get in and out? Just make sure it's hooked up to the path so the keepers can reach it.
I see.
Right.
Interesting.
Let's complete the perimeter barrier so we can adopt us some ostriches. I've marked out an area for you to use, so I'd like you to finish off the perimeter using the brick barrier.
Eh.
Good work! Remember, before you can place animals in any habitat, it has to have a full loop of connected...
No, I want the animals to attack the humans. That would be fun.
Into this habitat at the moment, at least not without a stepladder. But seeing as they're banned, I'd like you to select a piece of barrier and swap out the brick for a glass barrier so the guests can see in.
Can I just hit enter?
There we go. Adding in more windows gives guests even more opportunities to see the animals in a habitat. It's always best to make sure the guests can get a good view into a habitat from the path they're walking on, because it makes them happy, and because this would be a pretty terrible zoo if they couldn't. The last thing we need to do is to add a donation box. You see, when guests enjoy the view of an animal, they'll make a donation. Just make sure you put them in easy-to-reach places, like near a viewing point. Donation boxes are one of the main sources of income for the zoo, so make sure you remember them. Now, before we adopt
Okay.
ostriches, you should click the play button. After all, if the game's paused, then so are our caretakers, which will make it a bit tricky for them to deliver the ostriches, eh?
Mm-hmm. Yes, it would.
By the way, as well as pausing the game, you can speed the game up by clicking on the fast forward button. It'll run everything at 2 times and 5 times faster. It can be useful, especially if you're waiting for money to accumulate or for animals to be delivered to your habitat. Personally, I use it when I'm waiting for a brew to finish. Alright, you've finished the
What?
habitat, so it's time
Just
to
casually have
start
access to
ostriches.
speeding up time.
Let's get 4 of them in here.
You know, these really aren't that expensive for, like, actual animals. Send to zoo. Send to zoo.
While we wait for them to be collected by the caretakers and brought to the habitat, you should get it ready for them. Add a suitable feeding station, water station, and an appropriate food enrichment item. It's often best to place things like enrichments and feeding stations near to the habitat perimeter, so guests can get a really good view of the animals.
What else were they saying? Some enrichment? Wait, what? What else am I supposed to grab from them? Feeding station food enrichment. So yeah, this is part of it. Okay.
Oh, good to see the ostriches have somewhere they can really stretch their legs. Did you know they can actually run at 43 miles per hour? Oh, heaven forbid they ever escape. The speed camera fines alone would bankrupt us.
Jesus, what? Okay.
Well, Bernie certainly seems impressed. Did you do his speed camera joke? Every time we get an ostrich. So, now we've made the ostriches' lives a bit better, let's do the same for the keepers, shall we? To make it easier for the keepers to feed the ostriches and hippos, we should build a new keeper hut. Keeper huts are where the keepers prepare the food for animals, so they should be placed near to the habitats to make sure the keepers don't waste their time walking when they should be looking after the animals.
Wait, how do I...
You'll need to rotate the keeper hut to get it to connect up to the path.
What am I doing? Can I... Okay. I think I got it.
This keeper hut only has space for one keeper, but the larger keeper hut can allow multiple keepers to prepare food at the same time. Oh, but bear in mind that keeper huts and other staff facilities shouldn't be placed near to areas where there are lots of guests. Guests don't like seeing facility buildings, and it can affect their happiness.
But why?
Negatively. In case that wasn't clear. Something that all facilities, shops, and a whole host of other objects need is power. And that obviously includes your newly built keeper hut. So let's place a transformer next to it, shall we?
Okie dokie, I guess.
Now, the reason everything has gone blue is because you're using the power heat map. This map allows you to see what is and what isn't powered in your zoo. So once you've placed your transformer, you can click in the bottom left to turn the heat map off.
Ah, I see.
Lovely work. Now the keepers can start using the hut to prepare food, and thanks to where you've put it, they won't need to walk very far to deliver it to the ostriches and hippos. Let's get on to your next objective then. Bengal tigers.
Bengals?
We want to
Ooh.
adopt some, but I'm afraid there's nothing ready for them yet. Head on over to the plot of land I've marked out. It's not too far away.
Okay, I see.
Righty, your next job is to build a habitat from scratch.
Ah.
Concrete and glass, I expect. So, go ahead and build it. Just make sure that the habitat includes that big hole we've dug. Oh, and don't forget to add a habitat gate to the barrier.
Okay.
Oh, and make sure the guests will be able to see the tigers.
Can I make it shorter? No? Okay. This is interesting. I'm sure once I've gotten the hang of it. Okay. Let's put this right here.
Now, Bernie takes safety very seriously at his zoos, so we should probably make sure those tigers can't jump out of their habitat, don't you think? The way we'll do it is by changing the height of the habitat's barrier. Okay then, you should start by double-clicking the habitat barrier, which will take you into barrier editing mode. Great. Now highlight the entire perimeter of the habitat. You can do that by clicking and dragging the barrier selection tool. Now you've got all of the perimeter selected, you can increase the height of it by clicking and dragging the barrier height tool upwards.
Yes.
You want to make sure it reaches a height of at least 3.7 meters.
Let's do 6.
Now that the habitat is in place, don't forget to put down a donation box near to your viewing areas. We need every dollar we can get. Especially as these tigers aren't exactly eating instant noodles for lunch.
Did I do it? No, hold on, hold on. How do... Why isn't it working?
Okay, that's the habitat boundary complete, the habitat gate in place, and most importantly, the tigers won't be able to jump out of it anymore. I think it's time we adopted those tigers.
No, I need to add the window. How do I add the window? You're not giving me any options. Yeah, that seems appropriate.
Whilst our trusty caretakers collect and deliver the tigers, let's take a look at preparing the habitat for their arrival.
I want to
We'll
add the
start with
glass.
basics. Add a suitable feeding station for them.
Right there.
This time, instead of adding a water bowl, let's try something different. Some animals need a pool in their habitat so they can go for a swim, but they can also use it to drink from. All you have to do is make sure the banks of the pool have a gentle slope so they can easily get a nice, refreshing drink. There's
Okay.
already a pool excavated, but you still need to fill it with water. You should do that by going into terrain and selecting the water tool.
Where there's train. Okay. Water.
Yes, that'll do nicely.
Okay.
Just like the warthogs and ostriches, these tigers will also need some enrichment. Why don't you add some suitable toy and food enrichment items into their habitat? Okay, it's really starting to take shape. Now,
I'm just gonna add as many as I
tigers will
can.
need shelter in their habitat so they can hide from the guests, or more likely the bad weather. Although given that we're in England, you might want to think of that just as normal weather. Go on, add a shelter to their habitat. You can either build one from various suitable bits and bobs, or if you like, just pop down the blueprint that I've already built for you.
Okay. Hello. Oh, I used
poor
to
Dubs.
live
I'm
in
sure
one
it
of
can't
these.
escape
Very
to the
nice. Free
territory of
food.
the tiger
Is
that
this
was
all?
miffed. That's because they aren't too keen on the
How are
type of
you
terrain
doing,
in
Noelle?
their habitat. Select a tiger and bring up its information panel.
Okay.
Rightio. Click on the terrain tab. That way you can view the terrain information and see how they feel about the different types of terrain. That'll tell you what the tigers need more of or less of in this habitat.
I don't know what you mean. Oh, there we go.
Then open the terrain editing tool, select painting, and give them some more soil. Yes, that should help with the habitat part of their welfare.
Okay then. Like that. Do they want some long grass too? Well, there's too much of it. I see. Let's put some light soil in. Okay, I see. Going to do the dishes, just eating some curry and spending some nice time with a girlfriend. Oh, that's so nice.
Right then. All animals need plants and trees from their own biome or continent. You know, deserts, savannas, or Asia, Europe, that sort of thing. It looks like these tigers need a few more plants in their habitat. To get a perfect fit, use plants from the rainforest and temperate biomes that are native to Asia. Although if you have to, you can get away with using just one or the other. The tigers will also want a certain amount of their habitat to be covered by those plants. To find out which plants to use and how many, select a tiger and go to the Environment tab.
Okay, go to the Environment tab.
As you can see, some of the plants currently in the habitat aren't quite right for the tiger, like the wattle bushes. You can remove them if you want.
What are the
You can
wattle
find all the
bushes?
plants you need in the nature section, and you can use the filters to only show the types of plants you want to see. In this case, that's plants from the rainforest or temperate biomes.
Why wouldn't we do all of this before putting these in here? Wouldn't that have made more sense? Nature. Is this continent Asia? And tropical? All this and the people can't even see my beautiful animals because reasons. Put that right in the middle. I have no idea what I'm doing.
They say fences make good neighbors. I guess that's doubly true when one of the neighbors is a Bengal tiger. Still,
Yes.
those tigers look so happy that I doubt they'd leave, even if you did poke a hole in their fence. For heaven's sake, don't test that theory.
The problem is, you can see me giving me.
Let's head over to the Indian peafowls. I've been told that we need to improve their social welfare.
Okay, that's fine. That's whatever. It's a tutorial. What are they gonna do? Peafowls? You mean peacocks?
Find one of the peafowls and select them to open their information.
Give out 3
panel.
ladders.
Then we can
Fair
open
enough.
the
Fair
gander
enough.
for
Yeah.
Although technically, I suppose gandering would just be for geese.
Wait, what am I supposed to do?
Expand their social welfare, and we can get a bit more detail.
Okay, there we go. Social group.
Now, they've clearly got plenty of space, and they're not stressed, but it looks like their social group isn't quite right. So let's find out more. Click on the social tab at the top of their information panel to see what's wrong.
So
Right. As you can see, the peafowls need their population to be larger. To solve this little problem, you'll need to adopt 3 more female peafowls.
okay.
If you pop to the animal market then?
Yeah, I guess so. You know, them being from India makes sense. I've never really thought about that.
Good work on those peafowls. I expect they'll be delivered soon.
Peafowl, though. I
But
can't.
sadly,
What the heck?
It sounds like our snow leopard is a bit grumpy. Let's head over there and
Peafowl.
see what's wrong with her. Just like people, animals can suffer from stress if things aren't quite right. You know, like when you see someone putting the milk before the tea bag. In the case of these snow leopards, they're a bit stressed by their lack of privacy. You can lower their stress levels by swapping out the normal glass barrier by their cave for one-way glass. It's not a cheap option, but I think they're worth the expense, don't you? This will give the snow leopards somewhere to go when they want to get away from the prying eyes of the guests.
Did I do it?
Of course, when an animal isn't in its natural biome, it's probably going to be too hot or too cold. Unsurprisingly for the snow leopards, it's too hot. Even with the terrible British weather. You should help cool it down by adding some coolers to their habitat. But let's start by opening up the temperature heat map and having a look-see at the temperature in the leopard's habitat.
Where? Oh, there.
As you can see, we already have one cooler in there. Let's pop some more down and get as much of the habitat as chilly as we can. Luckily for us, this habitat already has power, but you'll need to make sure of that in the future. Just so you know, if any part of a habitat is powered, then the whole habitat will be powered.
I think that should do it, right?
You can find heat maps for all sorts of helpful things, so do be sure to explore them and make good use of them.
I know. British people are so funny. I wish they were real.
It'll take a little while for the temperature to adjust once you've added coolers or heaters, but now we've got the coolers in, we can address the leopard's terrain welfare. You see, what the leopards really want in here is snow and rock, so let's make that happen.
Can I? Okay. Can I? I'd like to see, yeah. Yeah, okay.
Now then, all of that should give you a pretty good understanding of how to make animals happy. So I'd like you to go and check on all the other animals in the zoo and fix up any issues with their habitats. That'll increase the average welfare of the animals across the whole zoo. And that average welfare is a very important statistic. Now, to quickly see how all your animals are doing in the zoo, you should go into zoo management and then into the animals section.
Zoo management,
As you can
animals.
see, this list shows you the animals' overall welfare. So if something's amiss, then you can quickly pop over to them using the locate button. Right, I'm off for a cuppa while you make sure all the animals are well looked after.
Is it like, is this animal alert? These are the tortoises? What's wrong with the tortoises? Why are they stressed? Social. Okay, show, we gotta get them. Food enrichment? Food and toys. Okay, sure, put that in there. Some fish feeding. And a plant feeder. Can we do... I think, will that do it? Or what are the turtles like? Aardvark! What is, this is... Albanian giant tortoise. Is that... Yeah. Herb scent marker. Colorful balls. You guys have all the balls now. Probably put a ball in the tree. Sprinkler! Small ice ball, I guess? Sure, we'll just waste all the money. Why not? Food enrichment, block of frozen food, dog ball, fruit spike tree, sure. Why not? Is that better, guys? That's much better. Okay, they're much happier now. Okay, can I now go back and fix this? Barrier. There we go. Finally got it fixed. Okay. Cool. Now people can see them. And they'll donate. Look at that big old boy. Now what? Zoo. There we go. Okay. Zebra and giraffe. Location. Cool. How do I figure out where they are? Oh, well, I found them. They don't have enough enrichment. Let's get them more enrichment. Let's, species. What do they need? Zebra would be at the bottom, wouldn't it? Plains zebra? Why is there a P in front of it? It should just be zebra. Elemental P, plains zebra, and then where's giraffe? whatever. How's that? I'm just spamming a bunch of everything. You know what? Let's get rid of these. What can we give them? What can we give them? Yeah, that should do it. Tree scatter. Do you guys think... Let's also give them block of fruit. Hanging barrel feeder? I don't know. Grazing ball feeder. Well, that's just food. What about toys in general? Ooh, look! It's a tree! Here you go, bud. Here you go, bud. Wind chimes! Yeah, you guys can have a bunch of wind chimes. That'll make you happy, right? We'll give you some balls to play with as well. And a tire, for good measure. I'm sure you guys would like that, right? Musical keyboard, obviously. You guys need a bunch of that. Soccer ball. I know you guys are British, so... No, I have not killed anyone today, unfortunately. Haven't been able to. Climbable. Yeah, you guys would like... You'd like this, right? Yeah. Perfect. Very happy. They'll be very, very happy now. Zoo overview. Staff. Do we even need that many staff?
Not bad.
Tickets.
Bad at all. I think it's fair to say that you've passed the first part of your training with flying colours.
Go away. I was gonna mess it up.
More to learn, but we'll have to head to another one of Bernie's zoos for that. If you want to grab your...
Okay, let's... Do I have to save the zoo? I guess. I'm not British, I'm Argentinian. Dude, Argentina is awesome. I want to go there. I want to go to Argentina. Everybody that I've met from Argentina is like the nicest person ever. Everybody there that I've met so far has been super nice. I especially want to try I want to try the food. Food. Hello, Damien. I would go to the zoo, but you're not being cruel enough to the animals. I know, I'm sorry. I had to learn the beginning of the game. Give me a moment here. We're gonna go in ham. Let's do this. Medium. Sure, we'll start with medium. It takes a moment to... What food is in Argentina that you guys recommend? What is your favorite food? Good question. I can cook for you. Food for you, not you. Gracias. ¿Cómo está? Bueno food. I'm speaking out of my butt right now because I know that they have different versions of Spanish in Argentina. Buen. ¿Y vos? I don't know. I know more Japanese than I know Spanish. That's how bad I am at Spanish.
After your sterling work,
Ça va.
I got a bit of good news, better news situation for you. The good news is that I'm promoting you to apprentice zoo manager. The better news is you get to build a new zoo from scratch. That said, you will be on your own this time. No help from Nancy, although she wishes you luck. So, I suppose
Thank goodness.
that's really more of a good news. Slightly worse news situation. Either way, It's a chance for you to really prove yourself.
Cool.
Now, for this zoo, I'll want to see a good few different habitat and exhibit species and at least as many guests to look at them. I'd also like you to keep your staff nice and happy as much as you can. And all the citizens treating the animals as well. Oh, and let's see. Yeah, you should try to turn a good-sized profit to boot, so we can continue our vital work elsewhere. There. That should keep you going for a while.
Yes.
I'll check in with you later. Good luck.
Where are we? Wait, maybe we'll leave. Alright, so we need at least 3 species and have 175 guests. Okie dokie. What animals do we have access to? Hmm. I'm trying to hire a keeper. We should probably hire a veterinarian. Hmm. All right. I guess we'll just start building. What's the worst that could happen? Okay, yeah, that works, I guess. I'm eating hot Cheetos, by the way. No, wait. Okay. Hot dogs are gross. Ah! How did I do that? Whatever. Nom, nom, nom. Oh, yeah, we probably need one of those, huh? Let's see, what else? Quarantine small. So now we can find animals, right? Okay, okay. Right. Does that count for both of them? Will that work? I don't know. Smell of Cheetos is that I thought you didn't bath. What? I take a shower at least twice a week. That's about it, but you know. Okay, now can I?
No, God! No, God, please, no!
What?
No! No!
Okay, what else do I need? I have no idea what I'm doing here. I think we should quit. Exit to main menu. Yeah, don't save anything. Can I have some Cheetos? No. They're mine. Mine. I'm hungry. And selfish. I just spilled water all over myself. Karma. I have no idea what I'm doing at all times. Go get your own Cheetos. Nom 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 nom. Okay, I guess let's do this. Pancakes. Nom nom nom. Nom 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 nom. I remember that. You're telling me. ASMR moment, please suffer. What? No.
Welcome to Madagascar. It's quite the change of scenery from dreary old England, huh? Apart from the weather, I suppose. They don't call these places rainforests for nothing.
Huh.
The zoo you'll be working in is an ape sanctuary, where we're doing vitally important conservation work. Not just for apes, but for all kinds of species. But apes, well, apes are some of the closest relatives to humans there are. And yet, the way the world treats them is like, well, very much like some of us treat our actual relatives. Anyway, that's why
I have not made the sacrifice to be cute today. I couldn't log on to Minecraft.
all leave some part of the world in a better state than we found it. We'll have lived lives worth living.
It's okay. I'll find a way to make a sacrifice here.
Feeling I left the house in the right one. When I get back, I expect my life won't be worth living at all.
Interesting.
What do you think of Madagascar then? Bit warm for my taste, to be honest. Anyway, this is Bernie's Primate Sanctuary. It's not just primates, though. We've got all sorts of animals. So why don't we go and have a look at some of them, eh? We'll start by taking a look at the red-ruffed lemurs. They're the ones that look like they should be in a Shakespeare play. Come on, let's head over to them. Red-ruffed lemurs are found in the rainforests of Masuala. habitats in northeast Madagascar. They can actually live anywhere from 15 up to 25 years.
Huh.
Fancy that, eh? Okay, when you're ready, let's go find our Bornean orangutans.
Alright, alright.
The Bornean orangutan is such a marvelous creature. They're always a big favourite at any zoo they feature in, and they're also the biggest tree-dwelling animal on the planet. Assuming you don't count any lions that got stuck up one.
You doing okay there, bud?
Take a better look at them. Open up their information panel and go into the animal camera.
I already am.
Aren't they just incredible? When you're ready, let's go and have a look-see at some of our beautiful bonobos. They're quite the characters.
Bonobos? What is a bonobo?
Oh dear! It looks like we've arrived just in time. One of the habitat's barriers has collapsed. And wouldn't you know it, one of the bonobos has made a run for it. We'll need to catch them. But
What?
before we do, we should box up the other bonobos to stop them escaping too.
Oh, right there.
Select the habitat boundary to bring up the habitat information panel.
You can just hear everybody screaming in the background. I'm trying to, but how come I can't? We can't seem to like double click it. What is it? Wood logs. What the? What am I supposed to do? Okay, now what? Box the animal. Box the animals in the habitat. What the heck? Box. 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 Box.
Now, we'll need a vet to recapture that escaped bonobo, but it seems our last one left to do some research in the wild. Not an ideal situation. So, we'll need to hire a replacement, sharpish. Go into the zoo section and then into the staff management area. You can find all of your staff in here, but there's no time to go looking at their particulars at the moment. Hire a vet. Great. Now let's deal with our escapee before they can cause too much havoc. Use the animal alerts to jump to the escaped bonobo. Okay, that's a relief. So while the vet deals with our bonobo friend, let's go fix up their habitat so they can't escape again.
Look how silly he is. Look at him. He's having the time of his life. What do you mean we gotta put him back? That's so rude.
As you can see, the barrier's collapsed. Someone's taken their eye off the ball, obviously. Let's get this one replaced. Select the barrier and then we'll edit it. Delete the broken section of barrier and replace it with a brand spanking new one.
Or backspace? Or, how do I delete it? I don't have a delete button. At least I don't know what my delete button is. D. Backspace. No, that's not what I want to do. Backspace, backspace, backspace. 12. I took a screenshot. Huh. Wait, did I delete it already? No, I didn't. I didn't. It's still... I think it might be broken. I don't know. I'm not having as much fun as I thought I would have playing this game, if I'm being honest. This does not spark joy. I'm just gonna... Let's play something else. What do you guys want to play? We could play on observation duty. We could play... what game would it be, Omni? Kinda need to go wash my hands. I don't have a lot of multiplayer games is the thing. I don't know, I feel disappointed. I was really looking forward to Minecraft, you know? I'm on that, like, 2-month streak right now. That's all I want to play. Hmm. I don't know. I might just call it here for the night. I don't know. I feel like my brain is all over the place. You know what I mean? It'll be fine. We'll just relax for the rest of the night. We'll go give somebody some love, you know? Who is streaming right now? Yeah. Thank you guys for being here. I really appreciate it. You guys are really awesome, and I'm really thankful. Yeah, we're gonna rate somebody. Let's go with Wishcap again. Oh, they're just so sweet, you know? Alright, everybody. Goodbye, everybody. Have fun. Hope you have a good night. Thank you so much for being here. I'm gonna go make dinner and relax for the rest of the night.